paid parental leave is being extended from 20 to 26 weeks. The income test is changing as well. Joining me now is Social Services Minister Amanda Rishworth. Thanks for your time. Just on the income test, so $150,000 is the carer's income test, but the family test is being brought in on $350,000. Is it whatever's better for the family, they choose the eligibility?
It is whatever's better for the family. Importantly, there is an individual income test, which at the moment only applies to the birth parent. We will be changing that so that it will apply to whoever's taking the leave, which is a really important, or the family income test, whichever is better for people. So this is a really welcome change that better supports those that are taking time to care for a newborn baby.
The take-up at the moment is 57%, give or take, for mothers, 30% for dads and partners on this pay. Is the issue here that it's paid at minimum wage? Would you like to get this higher and even look towards replacement wage ultimately? Do you see that as a longer-term goal?
Well, look, firstly, I would say that mothers that are eligible, there is a relatively high take-up, those that are eligible. Where we see not a significant take-up is dads taking dad and partner pay. At the moment, that's a separate payment that you have to apply for separately. Can't be taken with other leave, your employer leave, or any payments from the employers. So we want to see a much more streamlined system for families. One payment in which allows you to split up the leave which best suits your family, reserving 2 weeks for each parent as a start, and then slowly expanding that to get to 26 weeks. We think that the better means test and the more streamlined application process will, and be for dads to and second income earners to be able to take it while they take other leave, will boost take up significantly.
Okay, and just on qualification then, so if a dad in a family is not eligible because of their salary, but the mother in the family is, can that dad still get the same access to parental leave? They can split it however they want, even though they only apply for the scheme under the mother's income?
No, the amount of leave taken by the mother will be means tested on the mother or the primary income earner, or on the family income test in that circumstance. Right.
So it does mean that you've still got, with a gender pay gap and men earning more, I should say, that there's a bit of an anomaly there, that women at this stage will keep taking longer off because it'll make more sense for the family.
Well, no, because at the moment there's been situations in which men have been earning less than their partner, but have not been able to be eligible under the individual income test. And I've heard that raised with me on numerous occasions. This will then allow for the father, say, to be eligible on his income. That was a significant block in the past. But also, if you look at the family income test of $350,000, this will significantly increase the availability. At the moment, for that dad and partner pay, it is income tested at $150,000.
All right, it opens up for the stream you were talking about. I guess not my example, but it does increase it. I wanted to talk about IR changes because the government's been asked about this and says, yes, this would, for example, allow childcare centres to do industry-wide bargaining and presumably push for higher wages, which is part of what the government's been talking about. But that will push up wages, and that would mean parents paying more for childcare, wouldn't it? Right at a time when you're increasing the subsidy and maybe cancelling that out.
Well, look, what our industrial relations changes are broadly about is importantly making sure that in a situation where those female-dominated industries have been underpaid for a long time, to have the chance to be able to go to the Fair Work Commission and actually argue about gender equality and gender fairness when it comes to wages. That's a really important ability to go to the Fair Work Commission. Obviously, if that decision is made by the Fair Work Commission, we're going a lot of steps down the road. But importantly, what our changes are about is ensuring that, of course, those in female-dominated industries have been historically underpaid. There has been the need for a male comparator when it came to, for example, early childhood workers. We're getting rid of that. Okay. So it is about broadly making the system fit for purpose and addressing
I understand
historical
that, but
problems.
It's not that many steps down the path. What we've got here is one Labor policy, let's reduce childcare costs for parents, another policy to increase wages, which will increase childcare costs for parents. Those two things, if you get your policy desires out of this, those two things will both happen.
Look, we'll be working through the changes to industrial relations as we've worked through with the Fair Work Commission around the increase to the case that is before the court on aged care workers. We'll continue to work through these, but what we're not going to do is try and not ensure that our industrial relations system is fit for purpose and ensures that particularly in female-dominated industries across the board, aren't getting the chance for fair pay and conditions.
We've got to leave it there. Minister, thanks for your time today.